Alright, time for more Bloodlines. Last time, we infiltrated the Elizabeth Dane super stealthy spy mission. We got a good look at the sarcophagus, and it definitely looks like something, whatever ancient being was in there, broke out, killed the crew, and disappeared into the night. So, I'm sure we will run into that again in the future. And we learned that the Malkavian Primogen, I think it was that we hadn't heard from him, like we lost contact. So we're going to Hollywood to investigate. We got ourselves a ghoul who has made herself right at home. So, and I think I told her last time to be more goth. So we'll see how that goes. We took her last $20, you know. Also, we need to go back to Santa Monica. Oops, down. Because we saw Strauss in there with the other Primogens, and so I think maybe we should maybe check in with Strauss. He's actually downtown, I think, isn't he? And see if he has anything to say about it. But then also go back to Santa Monica because I want to talk to. I just want to check in at Asylum and see if anything's different there. And one other thing before we go to Hollywood. Where is it? There's some. It was by the taxi we arrived in, I think. There was a abandoned looking building that is apparently of interest.
Wasn't it kind of close to Fat Larry?
I thought it was like one of the first things we saw when we got out of the cab. So Larry's here. Oh, I see they closed the parking garage now. They probably found all the bodies and decided better close the garage.
They're busy squeegeeing the blood off the floor.
Let's see. Where. Oh, it was this, right? This, I think this was the timestamp that was pointed out. There's a big fence around this, but there's also. Can we maybe get on top of this, or there's a door there? Can we sneak through here somewhere? Oh, like the gaping hole right over here, maybe?
I think you can sneak through that.
Oh yeah, door here. And not that. But yeah. Looks suspicious. Let's go in.
I'm not 100% sure what this is. I have a suspicion. I think I'm right. Yep.
Oh.
Help me! It's got them. It's coming for me now. It's coming for me.
Okay. Look out, it's right behind you. I couldn't resist.
My crew, we were here shooting for my show. I'm a parapsychologist. Haunted LA. Oh, God, it was right behind me. We've got to get out of here.
What's behind you?
Look, I'll level with you. We usually fake these things, you know, ghosts.
No.
Bullshit. We were setting up downstairs. Weird shit started happening. My crew, they all started disappearing. I don't know what's happening.
All right.
No,
Hang
don't
tight.
Go down there. We've got to get out. It's coming. It's coming.
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't see that. No, never happened. No, I don't know.
Oh.
Get out of here. Is it crazy?
Oh, it's locked.
I'm crazy.
Hmm. What is going on down there? And that's interesting.
How did that happen?
Do I go up there or what's in?
He tells you that something crazy is going on in the basement, and you're like, yeah, I don't care about that. Let's see what's going on in these vents. And you crawl up into the ceiling.
just just never come back. Also, that was cool. Do you see that?
See what?
It zoomed in on this camera view of a guy screaming and running away. Well, we can't go
What
down. Can't
is
go...
that guy still there? The one who was standing in the corner?
Oh, I think that camera was like his crew down in the
Oh,
down in the basement.
I
I
was
think
like, wow, did something grab that guy?
I know. I think I was just showing me the carnage in the basement. Hmm. So that's how we get past that. Probably wandering into a combat situation that I'm thoroughly not qualified for.
Time will tell.
Oh. Hammer. The debris is slightly problematic. I can't get through. Can I punch it? Huh. So, how do I beat ghosts again? I don't think I can punch them very well, can I?
No, Therese told you that ghosts don't ever hurt people. Although we found out that they will throw things at you.
True. So this is a not ghost, but still definitely something supernatural. And that means
Maybe it's friendly.
I need something with higher lethality for that, right? Like a shotgun with 20.
Seems reasonable.
Oh. Hey, is that where that happened just now?
Perhaps.
Hmm. Morphine. I still have those other 2 bottles of morphine that I don't know what to do with.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm. Do I go down there or... I think that's a yes. That's the only way to go. Hello? Are you friendly? Nope. I can't get over that, can I? Maybe. No, I guess not. I'm stuck.
Now you're stuck. Get this out of here.
Oh, what happened here? Aha. Can I
I
fit?
don't think you can go down there.
Oh.
I mean, maybe.
I thought for sure that was
No.
something. Let me out! There we go. How do I go back to first person? I don't remember. This way? There's an item. Damn it. More morphine?
Yeah, I wonder what you're supposed to do with all that, if you're just supposed to sell it to the pawn guy, or to Larry.
Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it
'Cause
was
the only
useful
time
for...
Yeah, Mercurio needed it, but that's the only time I remember it being useful, but I could be wrong.
This is like... Oh! Hey, buddy. Yikes. What the hell's going
Still,
on
we
in here?
don't know it's not friendly. It might be. Maybe it just doesn't like ghost hunters.
Right? Oh. Hello? I've got celerity ready, I warn you. Uh-huh. Oh, you're just a vampire.
Real terror is not the sight of death.
That's fine.
It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No. I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
Stop speaking in riddles. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat humans. But let's not jump right to combat. Maybe there's a talky solution.
Drinking blood to sustain your death, you are damned, yes? What if, besides the blood of the living, you had to eat pounds of their flesh to maintain that thin facade of life? What would you call it? Twice damned?
I'd call it disgusting, which it is. Still, maybe there's a peaceful resolution here.
We drink blood. I eat flesh. Kine eat food. But Kine think us a monster. Without remorse, they would burn our body twice over to be certain we were destroyed. What is unnatural for some is vital for others.
She's cool, though. I like her eyes. So who are you exactly?
My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha. Pisha was the name of my companion and lover in a time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore.
Yeah, if she's been in here... Does she just feed on film crews that wander into this building? What's going on?
My stay in this city is transitory. I seek relics of the occult traced here and would trade similar artifacts to acquire them. But if you wish to bargain with me, the Kine upstairs must be sent down here. He has seen too much.
Interesting. Are you going to eat him?
Eventually.
Huh. Yeah, I doubt he'll come down here.
Tell him this was all a ruse. His friends playing a joke. He will come. He must come down here. If he leaves, the frail disguise we wear for mortals will be seen through.
That is a good point. Do I prioritize protecting the Masquerade because it's too late now, and the only way is to deal with the remaining witness?
Yeah, this is interesting because it looks like if you do this, you'll probably get a Masquerade point back, but you'll lose a humanity.
Oh,
You know?
probably. And as a Toreador, all of my humanity changes are doubled.
Right.
I've been sitting at max humanity like the whole game, though.
Also, you can just go dance at one of the clubs for 5 minutes and get
Right.
humanity back.
Interesting. I like this. I like this little setup here. It feels like a genuinely interesting choice to make instead of just like mustache twirly villain or paragon of virtue or whatever. Because really, if LaCroix was here, right, what would he tell us to do? Because the masquerade would be broken if we let the guy leave.
I mean, not that people are necessarily gonna believe this guy.
Well, that's true.
Although, I mean, his whole film crew is
Is
dead.
massacred.
Yeah.
If this means we can bargain with her, does that mean we'll get something? Will she give us some fancy items or something?
Yes, I
Hmm.
believe, because she said she's looking for occult relics and she'll
Oh,
trade
true.
other ones to you.
Well, let me go talk to
So,
him.
yeah, I think it's kind of like that Blood Star thing that Strauss
Ah,
gave you. She has some relics for you if you do her
well,
missions.
you make some good points, Pisha. Let me just go have a chat. Can I even get back up? Didn't I like fall down a hole to get here?
Yeah, remember that? Wait, can you go back to her room real quick?
Yeah.
Remember there was a grate in the floor next
Oh
to
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
wondering if you can unlock that from here and go up there. Oh yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. It doesn't look like I can actually. It looks like this might have been another way to get. Oh. Okay. Never mind.
And I think that maybe in the plus patch, that's just unlocked right from the start. So you don't have to do all that like silly crawling through stuff and getting stuck on things.
The question is, where did he go? Where
Um,
did you go?
I mean, check right where he was standing and remember that tiny little items will not show up at all unless we. Oh, yeah, there we go. So if we had a higher inspection, that would have been glowing green.
The name on the card is Simon Milligan. Oh, he's in my apartment building.
Yeah, so we're going to want to get the perception or whatever goes with inspection up again
Yeah,
because it's so annoying. I mean, you would
I've
never find that stuff.
but I've got a lot of things that I feel like I need to level up now. My feeding has been failing. My perception has been failing. Which one is? Oh, it's inspection, right? Yeah. So investigation and perception costs 6 or 8.
I think maybe trying a couple points in dodge would be good to see if that ups your
Oh,
survivability in combat, especially since we're
yeah.
at 0 right now.
And it does cost very little for that, so
And a
yeah,
crab nibble
there's just,
isn't a crab nibble. Hold on, a crab nibble.
you said it.
Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth.
There's just a lot. There's so much that I feel like I need to put points in. But before there, since we're here anyway, just check in with Strauss real quick. See if he has anything to say about, I forget his name, the primogen of the Malkavian primogen, yeah.
Hello,
Oh, yeah.
Neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course. What is it you would like to know?
Let's see. I guess not. Can I ask him, what does he know about the sarcophagus?
No more than yourself. But I do know that LaCroix is much too focused on acquiring it. His obvious need for it reveals a weakness that his enemies may one day exploit.
What do you think's in it? I've seen it, so I know nothing's in it.
I do not know, although I must admit that I sense a change in the night air, something subtle and not altogether pleasant. Perhaps the arrival of the sarcophagus is the harbinger of something more dreadful. I will say no more.
Alright, well, it was worth a try. So does blood magic confer, like, some kind of supernatural awareness or premonition or something? What are the Tremors doing with their blood
Which
magic?
disciplines do they get?
Oh, I mean, just in a lore sense, I guess.
That I'm not sure. I just know in the game, you can like, I think you can like shoot projectiles of blood or like pull the blood out of people.
Oh.
I think you can just like make them explode in bursts of blood. It's actually pretty powerful.
And then what else? I need to go back to Santa Monica briefly just to check in at Asylum and see if maybe Therese. See if Therese has anything new to say. I'm just going back to where I don't remember where's that's Empire Arms. Empire Arms is at 1. Oh yeah, it's right. Damn it. Of course, I was right in front of it. Skyline.
So I don't know if this is from the Plus patch or if it was in vanilla or the basic patch, but I remember being able to take that severed arm that crazy guy was trying to beat you with in
Right.
Santa Monica, and you can give it to that lady in the basement as a snack because she eats
Oh.
human flesh. So that's why I was kind of like, well, maybe we should hold on to it instead of trying to sell it
Oh.
this whole time. So you can, next time you're down there, you can see if that's an option to bring up with her. I think you still have it.
I could pick my way in, but I could also just take the vents, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I could just knock on the door. I'm on the 4th floor, right? I think. Yeah. Check in with Heather.
Anything I can do for you?
You haven't changed your appearance yet.
Okay.
See that you have by the time I get back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be mean to Heather. It just feels appropriate. 2, 1. Oh yeah, this was the one with the camera, which makes sense.
Oh, right.
Are you here? Maybe he's not back yet. Oh, he's hiding in his closet. Hey, buddy.
From the hospital. But my crew, are they...
I don't know, man. Is it evil? Yes. But we're a vampire. We gotta protect the Masquerade. It was totally a joke.
Really? A joke? A joke, right? Oh, real funny. Oh, you got me good. I'm going to hurt some people very quickly.
Oh yeah, there it is. Masquerade Redemption. Nice. You run along there. And I'll just check in on you real shortly here. I think that was the right call. Just check in with her, maybe see if she wants this severed arm. I mean, what other possible purpose could that have to hold on to, right?
Yeah. So I think she's from one of the vampire clans that are not playable in this particular game,
Oh,
and like their curse is that they have to actually eat human flesh, not just drink
right,
the
right.
blood.
Yeah, I mean, how would they even be handled, like, in terms of the Masquerade and,
Oh, if they were playable, yeah, that would change the
like,
storyline quite a bit.
yeah, I mean, story-wise, does LaCroix count as, like, does he have any influence over them? I'm wondering what the rules are, like, in universe, that is.
Oh, like if they consider themselves part of the Camarilla? I
Yeah,
don't think so, but uh, I'll look it up.
get down there. Can I, please? Thank you.
It looks like they are independent. They're not part of any faction. The
Ah,
Nagaraja or something.
nice. She just sort of went on a binge.
Yeah, this was her
Maybe
cheat
it's
day.
yeah. Maybe it's one of those, like, she can get by for 10 years or so and then just eats a feast and
Yeah,
hey.
this
The
this was
kind's
her
fate was
eating
sealed the
Papa John's
moment he
pizza on
entered.
Saturdays.
Do not waste time debating the morality. If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. So it has.
Understood. What do you have for me?
Yes, I am searching for 2 items I have tracked to this area. One I believe may be in one of the local museums. I have not yet searched them all. The
Oh,
other I believe to be in the Giovanni's possession, though I have not confirmed it. For these items, I will exchange items of similar worth.
all right. Tell me more.
A fetish is described in a 19th century chronicle of a British platoon's encounter with a local tribe. Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes. It may be valuable to my studies.
And the other.
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morte. Should you find yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it, for they will make sure you never have another.
I don't think the Giovanni is a place that I have seen yet. So maybe that's a Hollywood or Chinatown thing?
Uh, Giovanni's are a family. It's
Oh,
like a giant mansion of this family that you go to at some
is
point.
it? Yeah, I don't think that's anything I've seen around here though.
No, I think it's a
Uh,
separate location. It's not in one of the.
okay. Oh, it's not
Uh,
even one of the 4 things, one of the 4 areas.
no,
There's
I
some
think
other
it's
way we
a.
get there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's one of the actual like neighborhoods or anything like that,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, sure, I'll find them. Let you get back to what you're doing here.
Hey, want this severed arm I've been carting around?
Yeah, I didn't see any
Yes.
dialogue for that.
Death is the ultimate dilemma, and integral to the beliefs and behavior of every culture. Life is bore on the corpses of the dead. Without death, there would be no motivation to accomplish anything. The only emotion would be existing. Life would be pestilent and agonizing.
Hmm. Well,
Yes.
How are 2 and 3 any different?
right. I like this lady.
I could have sworn you could give her that arm. Maybe that's something that was added. in the plus patch.
Maybe. Maybe I'll just drop it here. If I drop it in front of her. I don't know. I'll hold on to it. Can I figure out what I did to get out of here? Yes. Well, cool. Thank you for that suggestion.
This says if Pisha's alive and willing to trade with the protagonist, they can sell the severed arm to her for $10.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
it didn't seem like she was a merchant. She never opened like a trading window.
right. I mean, maybe we have to find the stuff first? I don't know. Still, that was cool. I like the whole paranormal TV crew getting massacred thing. It's a cool little story. And it
Yeah,
opened up this search for some couple of items. The museum, would that be the art museum in Santa Monica, the gallery, or was that or is there a separate?
no, no. It's a
Right.
much bigger museum.
Okay, so that would be another thing we haven't found yet.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. That's something to keep an eye out for. Where did that taxi go? Just swing by Santa Monica real quick. Have a look in Asylum.
Going somewhere?
So I know you're a big fan of Spider-Man in general. Have you?
Yep, for sure.
It's a nice night out, huh?
How much have you seen of Madame Web?
I saw the first trailer a while back, and then I kind of read some of the reviews.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
from the very first trailer, it looked like it was supposed to be like Spider-Man Power Rangers or what. It's like who even are all these girls who suddenly have spider powers? I don't understand.
I I was just enjoying reading the reviews. There's something satisfying about just reading brutal takedowns of bad movies. I haven't actually seen
Yeah.
it, but I was enjoying reading the reviews today. But I don't
Well,
actually know much about it. I know Madame Web in the comics was like an elderly wheelchair-bound clairvoyant or something who
yeah. I mean,
sometimes
that's
helps
about
Spider-Man.
as right. That's about as much as I know about her. So, I mean, I'm not like huge into comics and stuff. So, I mean, I'm sure that all those girls with spider
Couple of
powers.
unsavory characters trying to approach. So dirty.
Well, she said that right as you were walking up. That's passive aggressive.
A little bit. Can I hack her computer while she's standing right there? I'll just save since I haven't in a while.
Yeah. Unrelated to what we're about to do.
But yeah, one of the things they harped on that I actually don't quite agree with is they had a problem with that how they're making movies about these minor like fringe characters.
Yeah.
And honestly, I really would love to see more of like the minor characters getting their own stories told because these universes are so big and there's so many stories to tell. Like we really don't need yet another Superman, you know, there's so many stories you could tell. So I actually really like when they do that, but
Yeah. I don't know. I get where they're coming from, especially I mean just the whole the rights of it is so weird because he's Spider-Man is sort of like, is he owned by Marvel? Is he owned by Sony? I guess Sony bought the rights to do the movies for him way back before Marvel was even making movies, so
oh,
they still retain that from then, but then they had some sort of deal where they let Spider-Man be in the MCU, but they're still going ahead making like their own Spider-Man universe anyway, even though they don't fully have that character. I don't know. It's such a weird mess. But it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, there was that Morbius movie, and then there's the new Craven the Hunter movie, and there was Madam Web, and it's like, why is Spider-Man not in any of these movies? It's just weird.
Ah, the little black book. Yeah, I was just reading Jeanette and Therese emailing each other aggressively.
Mm.
I love that. I love their. That was a cool twist.
Mikey at yahooligin.com.
Right. She's got Birdie in here, Arthur, Jeff, Sarah, Jack. Well, Therese,
Good evening. I assume you're doing well for yourself. What brings you back to my domain?
oh, I'm just working my way up to being the prince of all the vampires. Both options
is
are just good to see you.
Yeah, what
Goodbye.
is the point of that?
All right then.
Chill.
Well, worth a check. She did say something about like maybe we'll see each other again or something like that. I feel like this is the kind of game that would have some of these people show up again. Okay.
Yeah, I had sort of forgotten that the outcome of this version of the story was that Jeanette is no more. That's kind of sad. She was entertaining.
She was. She was. But you know what? She fucked around and found out.
That is true.
Okay. I think to get to this next place, do we talk to the prince and say, let's go? And he teleports us somewhere?
Oh, to go look for the Primogen? I think so.
I think we are ready to go.
Yeah,
Where
was there
to?
anything... I'm trying to remember. Oh, you were going to check on Mercurio, maybe?
Oh, that's right. Oops. Where was... It was on the other side over here.
He was in the apartment building.
Yeah.
Pretty close to a year-old one.
Ah. Still keeping watch on this nefarious building here.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we are. I wonder if I can buy more blood packs from that creepy guy down in the blood bank. Was that something I could do? I don't remember.
He wasn't going to let you unless you told him in explicit detail about your goriest kill or something like that. And I think you hadn't, at that point, done anything bad enough for it to give you the option
Oh,
of talking with him
okay.
about it. Maybe you could check on him.
Hey, you're
Hey,
on your
buddy.
feet.
Yeah.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass.
Well, yeah.
I truly
he's-
appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
We should have checked in with him a while ago, I guess. Yeah, it looked like you're feeling better.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Help close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
Let's see.
Concerning...
Weapons.
People, places, or weapons.
I was getting excited about the flamethrower, and then I read the tactical nuke and realized these are probably jokes.
I don't think he'll get you a tactical nuke, yeah, but the other
a
ones...
flamethrower, maybe.
He might get you a flamethrower, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of requests for those. I blame the movies. Everybody thinks they're a riot till they set their friends on fire. They're not very easy to get hold of. I got a Vegas connection for those. Last time I was out there, I had to shoot my way to the state line.
Well, you can handle it.
I'll come back when you've got one.
Wait, so what are you selling then? The same... Come on, Mercurio. Can't do anything with this.
Anything I can do for you tonight?
Nope. Oh well.
Anything I can do for you tonight?
What about,
Concerning?
what about...
Specifically?
What about a sniper rifle?
Not easy, even in this country. Military-grade sniper rifle with 50 caliber ammo can take a man apart at quite a distance. Makes the Secret Service nervous. I can, however, get my hands on a SWAT rifle. Give me some time.
Okay, cool. I'll check back with you later. Also,
Specifically?
just in case asking about them is what triggers him to take some time to get it, I'll ask him about the
Yeah.
combat shotgun.
What you want is a Spaz 15. I got a connection for those, but I haven't seen him in a while. Think he's in Mexico. As soon as he gets back, I'll have a few of them.
Nice.
Putting together a dragon's breath, too. Sort of. Spits WP rounds. Few nights' work.
Alright, alright, alright. And, just
Specifically?
curious about the nuke.
Only a lunatic would want that kind of ordnance. That's why they got him in Washington.
Huh. Alright. I'll come back when you've got one.
I want a lightsaber.
Right? Oh man. Dual wielding those lightsabers in Lords of the Fallen. Even though you weren't supposed to be able to have two.
Oh yeah. Boy, going back to Elden Ring after that, my first thought was, wow, this feels so slow.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But then,
But
yeah, I mean,
also-
I remember thinking Lords of the Fallen felt really fast when we first started playing that.
Yeah. I mean, at least in Elden Ring, your attacks don't lurch you 10 feet forward every
Yes.
every swing.
I did notice that when I was trying to snipe some people, so that was appreciated.
Oh. We can just take a taxi there.
Ah,
So
to
off we
Grub's
go.
Mansion. Yeah.
Ooh. Nines.
You. What are you doing here?
Why is it so echoey? What's up, Nines?
No?
Are you looking into Grouse disappearance?
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Not for a badass like me. Have you seen my celerity 4?
Well, that was weird.
Cool place, though.
Yeah, I like it. Wait, how many stories tall is that? That's
One.
crazy.
That looks like a third one by there. 4? 5? Yeah, like half a dozen or so.
That's insane. It's got multiple towers.
Oh.
What is that? Is that a spaceship? What is that?
I mean, it looks like houses at an alarming angle.
Oh, that's houses on the side of a cliff.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a giant spaceship that had landed in the backyard.
I like this place.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Like the atmosphere a lot. Just gotta check around for secret side entrances. Or fuse boxes. Okay, I like the ridiculous haunted house effects too.
Yeah,
Do you hear that?
I do. That is a huge house.
Wow. And what was Nines doing here, and why was he acting so weird? Nines is like the only Anarch that I'm like, I would regret having to kill you, and I hope I don't have to kill you.
What about Jack?
Jack's fine. He's okay. Hey, yeah. Just topping off. I saw another door over here. Maybe I should try this one. If I see a main way and a side way, I think it's just like gamer instinct that you try the, you do like the secondary way first, you know? Like you never take the most obvious path first. Oh, it's not even a door. Never mind.
It's a fake door.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting, like, ironic development that, like, we've been trained to do the most important thing last. Like,
Yeah.
whatever the way forward is, you immediately do the opposite.
Right.
Oh, right, this is a Malkavian's mansion.
Yes, it is.
So there's probably going to be a lot of this. Oh. Hi. Feed.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to get another rank in unarmed.
Well, we are off to, what's that?
Sort of accidentally turning you into like a kung fu master here by getting so many ranks of unarmed, but it just seems like you don't want to be failing the feed checks all the time.
You know, something about this place doesn't feel quite right. Doesn't seem quite right. Oh. Can I do a little sneaky sneak? I think I'm in combat. Ooh, they're inflicting that special kind of damage too. Damn it.
Well, that guy seems like he has claws, almost.
Yeah.
So is he not human, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know. They're attacking me with knives, and I'm not sure what they are. That's not able to be lockpicked. Secret lever? You're just having fun with that. Oh, it's alternating the lights, I see. I see. Little puzzle action. What's this?
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Right. So what I got from that is he's looking for a cure for the madness caused by being Malkavian? Was that the gist of that?
For him, yeah. He's also trying to cure his wife of something. I'm not sure if it's that or something else, though. I don't remember.
And these items. What are these? Perception at once shapes the mind and rules over time. Time, however, erodes human perception and then in turn warps the mind. The mind is capricious, having various effects on perception, time, and the mind itself. With harmony, progress is made. Okay. Perception, mind, and time. Perception shapes the mind, rules over time. Time erodes perception and warps the mind. And the mind has effects on perception, time, and the mind. And we need to get them in harmony. That seems like it's supposed to be related to these, like getting these three lights in harmony. Scarlett Torkelson, circus performer. Biography of 1930s circus performer Scarlett the Perforated Lady Torkelson, best known as the assistant to Shaky Sill Manfredi, the notorious epileptic knife thrower. This book raises your dodge talent. Hell yeah.
Wait.
What?
I was just going to say, it would be better to save that until
I spent the points on the cheap rank?
Yeah, but then again, actually, I think...
It's still 3.
Yeah, and I think if your score is too high, the book doesn't help you anymore. Actually, they probably thought you might do that.
And this.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss, not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky.
Okay.
I shall still find test subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Okay. Also, just pulled one light one time and instantly solved the door lock thing.
Right.
Huh. Oh, it doesn't open. Okay.
It's a ladder to nowhere.
Still, there's stuff up there which is interesting, so it must be down from there, a way back down. Alright, now where was that door? Oh, what's that? Oh, never mind, that's a knife. Let's see. Over here we have a glowing table. I'm not seeing an item prompt, but it's got the green glow.
That's weird. Yeah, I wondered if we had missed a recording, an audio recording, because I thought I remembered one where he started talking about when he became a vampire. It seems like we kind of skipped that and just went right into it. I wonder if there was supposed to be a recording there and it's just bugged out or something.
Oh, maybe. Is this the one that opens? Looks like it might have some kind of mechanism on it. Ah, hello, everybody. Oh.
Everybody just be cool.
Oh. So that one's going to patrol this way, like he's doing. But if I wait for him to go back, I should be able to get upstairs without... You see nothing? Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to get through there without that one seeing me. Ooh! Got them cornered. Yeah, 4 is pretty nice. Rank 4.
Yes, it is.
And now, those 3 shouldn't be a problem, because they're facing into the corner. Oh. But these all appear to be locked. And that one looks like it has the same sort of weird mechanism blocking it. And this is a stairway to nothing. It's like a Malkavian designed this mansion.
Yeah.
That's odd. Oh, one of these. There we go. Ah. Carry on. So who are all these people in the mansion anyway? Oh.
I think they're his patients.
Oh.
He say he was finding like patients
or right.
subjects or something.
Yeah. Another recording.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess in there.
How did this guy become the primogen of anything? He's too obsessed with doing these experiments to care about. It seems like he's too absorbed with this to care about anything else.
My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in a foul ennui as my wife's illness advances. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Oh, same. I mean, the Primogen, is that like just the most powerful one, or is it like a political position?
I think it's a political position.
I guess Therese doesn't get to be Primogen just from running a club, though she probably wants to be. Ooh. Cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
I think with more dated technology, you just get more creative with, you know, the ways that you establish certain things.
Right.
Like older, like practical effects for visual effects.
Yeah.
In some ways look better, you know, depending on the context. It's interesting seeing older productions and how you achieve a certain look or a certain atmosphere with, you know, obviously a lot more limited stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're welcome. Out of your misery. I guess the question is still, why did we lose touch with Alistair? Feed. I don't know, is it a good idea to feed on blood of this kind? Doesn't seem necessarily super safe.
Well, you can't get any diseases. You're a vampire.
Here's a recording.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction, so that I may move more.
There you go. That's how he became the Primogen.
Right. Yeah, it's really interesting how, like, this person who was bitten happens to be like a this kind of person.
Right.
And instead of just like the usual, you know, like what I would do, and just sort of the aristocratic, you know, machinations and high society vampire life, or skulking around feeding on people. It was like, what if you turned someone who was just kind of like a complete, like, mad scientist, like,
yeah,
super clinical and studying it in that way. I don't know that I've seen a depiction of, you know, vampires like that before this game.
Sounded like he had been studying it alone for potentially years before he
Yeah.
even found that there were other vampires here and,
I, th-
like, got in contact with them.
I think this is the door that I need to open, but I think I'm missing a switch somewhere. I'm not quite sure where to look for it. Yeah, we went up to that walkway. Is there another one of those? Oh, and then this one too. There has to be like more wall switch things that I missed.
I remember this being kind of a pain to navigate, but that was about it. And that's really funny right there.
Yeah. And the ones in the mirror are even making noise. I mean, that's not a clue, is it? I mean,
Yeah, that's
I'm
bizarre.
not quite sure. Also, there's however you get to that level right there. Don't remember seeing anything up here to interact with. I mean, it looks nice, but I mean, would it have to do with that original wall puzzle back here? Also, this is still locked. I still don't know how to get up there. Can I just kill you? And control this myself. Yeah, that's brain, and that's time, and that's perception. So that's what these were. The fireplace. Oh, what's this? Light switch. Oh.
There we go.
Teleporting guy there. Oh my god, it's because it wasn't a mirror.
I wondered about that, yeah. I almost said something and was like, it's just an old game.
Brilliant. Okay, that was good.
Yeah, that was very weird.
That was well done. Yeah, the laughing coming back on the other side again, that was cool. Okay, progress. And now we're up here.
Right.
Oh, and this is the thing that was locked, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So now we have a shortcut back down there.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have more candles.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
Good lord. Okay. Chaos, like the mind, can be understood only through the scientific process. Order, however, is only as good as the perception thereof. Time is the key that links the two and bears witness their ebb and flow. Okay. Chaos, order, and time. Time links the other two.
Personally, I would either just start pulling them randomly or look it up online. But I'm not a puzzle guy, so...
Well, time links the two. So let's see what that does. Okay. And which one affects... Not too bad.
Yep.
There we go. And we have a shortcut back down here. Huh, that's weird. Oh, we're going... Ooh. The hell? Am I... I feel like that's a clue not to step onto any of that. But they're staying on the... Oh, this.
I think you can turn the lightning off somehow.
I pulled a switch. I pulled the lever. But it doesn't look like it did anything. Although, this one closest to me is not on, so I guess maybe it did that. Does that mean saving it first?
Yeah.
Does that mean I can sneak through this way?
And pull another lever.
More levers. Tarot Fang. Frenzy check modifier +1.
Huh.
This heavy fang could only have belonged to a ferocious predatory beast. You feel at ease, knowing there's one less of those in the world. Decreases your chance to frenzy. Cool.
Nice.
I still haven't seen what that looks like. Oh, I need to... I see. Well, let's try pulling this one. And then... I still can't get to that one.
Well, did you pull that other one on the wall near that fang? Or did I not notice you pulled that one?
Oh, did I not? I might have forgotten about it.
I don't think you did.
And now I can get this one. Oh, there's this one. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Ah, there we go. Coming for you, Alistair. Grout's Inner Sanctum. And that opened that. Nice. Finally get to find out. Did Alistair do all of this himself? Or is he the victim of something? Solving puzzles to unlock doors and get to the inner sanctum is oddly reminiscent of Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Yeah.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires, voices that are not their own, which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain. Very inconsistent. I dare not mention the symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any insight.
Easily amused.
Indeed, these voices counsel me against increasing their presence, and until I can confirm their foresight. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
Ah, refrigerator key. So he started hearing voices, including the voice of one particularly powerful vampire that he won't name. Ah, this is where some gruesome things were done. And I have the key. Elder Vitae. And blood packs. Where are they? Elder Vitae. Seriously potent Vitae. Oh. Restores all your blood points. So they are super blood packs. Nice.
I wonder if that's like his own blood or something.
Oh. More morphine? Love this place. We keep going down. Ooh.
So if he was researching vampirism, he must have been experimenting on vampires, right? So probably some of these, maybe those ones that have the like the masks on and the claws, maybe those are vampires, and these other ones just standing here are human.
Yeah, kind of scary that this guy, even though he was turned to a vampire, like even before he was turned, and then still after, was probably even more dangerous, but like he was able to capture and experiment on vampires, like presumably just as a normal person. Can I blood buff this lock?
Do we know that he was experimenting on vampires when he was still a human?
Well, no. I guess that's probably not necessarily true. I guess when you mentioned he'd been experimenting on vampires, I just assumed that that's what he'd Like, how was he researching vampirism?
Well, I'm guessing
Like,
that he started once he became a vampire himself and
oh, of
found
course,
out
that
it
would make
was real.
sense. Yeah, never mind. My brain just took a little while to catch up.
Because didn't it say? I think it said that the person who infected him was a plague victim. So I mean,
Oh,
presumably he's quite old then.
yeah. I mean,
So
also with the way he talks.
Yeah. So he might have been studying vampires kind of in the, this mansion or another mansion all alone for hundreds of years before he even met
Yeah.
the actual Camarilla.
And he mentioned he located the one who turned him,
Yeah.
but wasn't able to do anything with her.
Well, didn't it said she was a plague victim and they put her somewhere outside and
Yeah.
I mean, not realizing that the sun was going to turn her to ash.
Right.
I didn't completely follow that, but that's what I got out of it.
Come here.
I assume that if someone had the plague, they were put somewhere separate.
Probably, yeah.
So they didn't spread it. So I guess they caught her, put her somewhere, and the sun turned her to ash before the guy could find her and get some more information. So he then started doing his own research.
It seems like the tabletop game would be so much fun. I'm not.
Yeah, I definitely. Go ahead.
I'm not in the middle of any currently anymore because my D&D game finished. So I'm definitely looking to scratch the itch somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth looking if you can find a group that's doing this. If you ever have the opportunity, like when you're, I know you still go into the office sometimes, but that podcast where they play this with the guy from, the guy that actually works on it as the DM, it's called LA by Night. It's actually pretty entertaining.
This guy's just gonna watch me climb up. Too bad.
But yeah, there's a YouTube channel. I think it's called Geek and Sundry or something like that, where they talk about tabletop games and board games and stuff.
Oh, cool.
They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me.
Ooh.
The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices.
So the Malkavian insanity is sneaking up on this guy.
Yeah, but he sounds like there's a vampire who's at all of these political, vampire gatherings.
Yeah.
That he's sensing, doesn't trust him or something, and is dangerous.
Right.
So, is he talking about LaCroix? And is it all just...
I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers. especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. Her cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Wow. So is he talking about LaCroix, and is this all just Malkavian raving? Or did he find out something about LaCroix?
Right.
And is this like the fate of all Malkavians? And if so, how do they deal with that? Oh. Is this the wife?
I believe so.
With some keepsakes around? A brain? A teddy bear? Oh. A gold ring. Oh, I see. I'm not gonna have to fight her, am I?
I don't think so, but I guess we'll see. It's more likely a puzzle. Or maybe it's nothing.
Or yeah, maybe it's nothing. Yeah, because I couldn't interact with these, so... Malkavians. Hello? Did somebody stake him?
Yep, he real dead.
Well, hold on. What? Who showed up and did that? And it looks like they staked him to the bed to keep him stunned or whatever, and then it looks like they left him out in the sun. And then I guess moved the bed back inside? Also, though, who did that and why? It was LaCroix. He did find something out about LaCroix, and LaCroix sent somebody to kill him, and to cover his tracks, LaCroix sent me to investigate. Oh, it was Nines, because we saw Nines leaving as we arrived. Maybe LaCroix sent Nines to kill Grout. That doesn't make any sense.
Do you think Nines would obey LaCroix's orders?
No, that's why it's such a twist.
It's a twist.
Damn. Wow. How do I'm...
Yeah, it's kind of interesting after hearing all of those messages and stuff, to not even get to...
By the flames!
Oh. Who are you? Okay, both of my theories were wrong, I guess. You already killed Grout.
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon
What?
your self-made kings
I should have
and
saved.
false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
And you are?
As you burn, tell them it was Grunfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to the pit of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
I see. Oh,
Although, if you believe him, he did just act surprised that Grout was dead.
And then he totally just did that Cape Flourish run off stage thing.
Yeah.
That was great. And then he sets the place on fire and runs away. So what was Nines doing here?
And why was he acting so weird?
Yeah. And why was his voice all echoey? And how do I get out of here? Do I just jump down?
I would recommend not touching any fire, though. As a vampire, fire hurts you a lot.
That is fair. Okay. Do I go back up to that outside? Nope, not that way. I mean, I can pass through it, right? I just take damage from it.
I'm not sure you can. Yeah, if you find a way that's completely blocked off by fire, I think it will probably kill you.
Ah.
But I don't remember.
Where am I going?
Sure.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. What's this? Where am I? Where do I go?
Ooh.
I'm just gonna use this to run away.
Yeah, there you go.
Do I know where I'm going? Nope. Let me in! Out the window!
Crouch jump.
Oh,
Nice.
Epic.
Superhero landing.
Rip. Who killed Alistair Grout?
But yeah, it's weird after hearing so much about him, like hearing his voice and stuff, that you never actually get to see him or talk to him in person. He's just dead when you get there.
Yeah. I didn't see that coming. That was really cool, though. I liked this place.
Yeah.
And the new questions. Who's Grunfeld Bach? What was Nines doing here? Which of them, well, probably not Grunfeld, did Nines kill Grout? And why would he be here, and why would he care about killing Grout? Maybe Nines is the one who Grout is talking about, as the him who can't be named.
Who have the dark secret?
Yeah. I mean, if Nines turns out to be... Well, I guess everyone's got a shade of evil in a world like this, but... It would make it easier to oppose the Anarchs if the one really cool one is actually really bad. So we will head back downtown and talk to LaCroix about this next time. We had an awesome time exploring this mansion and checking around town to tie up a few loose ends. A few of them turned out to not be much of anything after all, but it was worth looking. It was worth checking back in with Strauss and Asylum. And had a fun time with the TV camera crew in the abandoned hospital and Pisha. And we have to keep an eye out for those two things she wanted. So thank you for the tip to check out that building. And next time, gotta see where this is going. Where this Grout situation is going, and what's going on with the whatever it was that escaped from the sarcophagus on the boat. So many cool developments. So I'm looking forward to next time, and I hope you'll join us. See you then.